which was so beautiful. Like, it's not often that you just see, like, sometimes you'll do your own thing there. You like you can draw whatever you can, but everything just fit. You could see like no, I can understand, I can interpret that dance based on like what Rabbi is saying. I can, based on what Rabbi is saying, I feel the rhythm through it. I can see with the artwork. Oh my word, that artwork. Like, I actually wanted to pause. Like, I think I was doing this on my phone and I realized I'm not playing the video because I wanted to pause. I wanted to have a moment with that art man. Like, sure, no, it was, guys, well done. Well done. Ne?
Thank you.
Kutloano, what did you think of it?
It was really great. I think I listened when I was listening to the song, I was playing it in my car and then in the house, and then my parents and my siblings, what song is this? Oh my gosh, I need to download it. I'm like, you don't know nothing. If you know the song, don't worry about the song. Don't worry about it. You don't know it yet. Relax. So that was really exciting. I love the song. Mmangaliso's voice though. I love her voice throughout. I love how it was spread out through the whole song. The art was really good because I didn't see it when I was in the process, but afterwards, now when I got to see it, I was like, whoa. And I find I'm not the best at drawing, but I try to every now and again. And drawing in color, anything in color, black and white and gray, that's easy. But color, and so they put some shade, and that was really good. So I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Who else? Proactive Beats. Oh, there are a lot of people who are in that car.
I know. So I thought I'm not gonna lie, it was no.
Yeah.
And wait,
right? Nah, yeah, that part. Yeah, that part of it. Yeah. Stopped it right there. Yeah.
So how much time do you have throughout the afternoon? Like, do you wanna like create a song with him? Because I know he's not there. So it was the thing of when this came through, and we were like,
yeah. Tension. Yeah.
That's what's up, bro. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, Brad.
That's what up.
We're not getting anything. Yeah.
nice.
Yo.
Bye.
That's what it is. People got jokes, fam.
But this happens. It happens. It's okay, MJ.
Take notes. Type it out, MJ. Type it out.
Please. Yeah, definitely. Please type it out, MJ. Type it out if you can. Because I know you're on the move, and usually when doing Zoom, when you're on the move, it's a tricky story. But no stress. I don't know if I'm still talking to him, but it's okay. It's fine.
Zoom don't zoom, much.
Does anyone else? I thought it was a great piece and everything about it. Thank you so much, Siyabonga. I feel like I know you. I'm sorry, my mic trips up. No stress at all. It's okay. But yeah, thank you so much for your compliment. Like, guys, he liked it. Siyabonga liked it. He enjoyed it, guys. So wow to the dance. Did I ask you, Ria? How did you find it?
I think it was so nice. The music, the sing, chef's kiss. Like, when I was listening to it for drawing, I was like, come on, singles time, album, like, let's go. Like, come on. Like, it was so nice. And it was nice to, like, watch the whole thing now, because it's been, like, quite a while since we did it.
Yeah.
And it was, like, nice to be like, wow, oh my gosh. Like, I feel like even since then, I've grown, like, as an artist. I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, like, nice, like, to look back
Yes.
Reminisce.
Reminisce. Yes, I do.
Reminisce, Manji.
Yes.
Reminisce, man. Y'all say it so cool. Like, why you say it like that? Reminisce. Like, goddamn. I was like, okay.
Oh,
Damn, the
you
cool
say
kids.
that?
I don't know. That's not how I say it. But I'm like, y'all said it different. I'm just saying. Also, did you say at the
What do you
beginning? Did you say chef's kiss? Did you say that? Like as like a thing?
1000%. Like,
Oh, that's so
chef's kiss,
crazy.
like it's.
I've never heard that before. That's literally amazing. Thank you for that experience.
Wait.
Like I needed that. Like I needed that today. Chef's kiss.
Welcome.
Oh, that's beautiful, man. Reminisce. Ooh, chef kiss, reminisce. Ooh,
Right.
Ooh, that slaps though. That slaps different. Hey, where's Rabbi? Let's talk with Rabbi there. Anyway, sorry. Y'all was speaking, I think.
Yes. Thank you so much, everybody. Everyone's dope. Yeah, so now we're gonna actually go interview the artists. You know, we're gonna get to know the artists. We're gonna get to know more about what you guys do, and yeah. So, Ria, tell us, who are you? Who are you? A lot of people actually find this question deep, but who are you? What do you do? What you're about? Who is Ria?
Hectic.
Hectic stuff, B. Hectic
Well,
content.
hectic content, tense. It's very existential crisis right now.
T for tense, B.
H for hectic, T for tense.
I was gonna say that. Why you gonna say that? Oh my god.
You set it
Anyway,
up.
sorry.
You set it up.
Anyway.
My name's Ria Kile. Otherwise, I go by Ria. Otherwise, I go by Honeybee, which is like my artist like name shop thing. I am 20 years old. I'm at Wits studying theatre and performance. Hopefully going to third year next year. We'll find out. And I'm into like illustration and art and like theatre and design. And like I'm just figuring out my life and doing nice things and art things and having fun and cute things, yeah.
Shout out, bro. Yeah, theatre and performance. Yeah, girl. Yeah, they by the doing drama. We enjoy it. We are here.
When you have to record monologues in your bedroom.
I feel like y'all guys drama crew, like just experience it. This is rough, but it's fine. It's like, but it's okay. It's okay. Y'all move. You guys will move. It's fine. There's next year. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank you so much. Ria.
And then second wave-ish. Thank you.
Hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, like, how did you get to this point? How did you get to even wanting to do drama, even your illustrations as well? How did you get here?
Well, actually, drama, it's a weird story. Like at first, so when I was really young, not really young, like prep school, I had an issue with my leg, so I couldn't do sports. So I had to find another way to like make up my time, and that's when I like started doing like drama and stuff like that. It was really fun, and then I continued doing it in high school, and for some reason I fell in love with it. I loved to perform. It was really amazing. So then I was like, okay, university time, like I gotta study something, and the only thing I could think of studying was drama. So that's kind of how I got there. But I also, my love for performance has changed.
Yeah.
Not the same, but I'm more into the production and design side now than I was before.
Yeah, no, Vince does that to you. Like you get there.
And then in terms of illustration,
No, continue.
yes.
No, I was just commenting. Like I was just.
No, yeah, I'm agreeing with you. Like
you get into bits and you're like, I want to be an actor, and then you come out and it's just like, okay, I'm a designer or something like that. It always happens. But I think it's like it's good.
Yeah.
You get to see different parts of you, and you get to embrace other kind of careers. The illustration part. How did you get to that point? Seeing that you're more of an actor.
That one's a bit tough because like I have always drawn my whole life, and like drawn like pencils and cute things, but then I never like took art in like high school and stuff, and everyone was like, yeah, why aren't you taking art? And I was like, I don't know. And then when I was in Boston, I like missed drawing and stuff like that. So then I decided to do it, and like I had this whole Instagram where I drew my friends these little cartoons and like just continued doing it. And I was like, decided to make it like a business because someone's like, I want to buy art from you. So I was like, well, why don't I make it a thing? And here we are.
Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know that page slaps. Like that page slaps. I seen that page, it slaps, guys. Like it's a girl, like yo, it slaps, guys. Like it's a vibe.
The hype's too much. The famous content.
No, I've seen it. I've seen your work. I've seen it, and I mean, drawing also the fact that you're a businesswoman. You're out here. You're selling stuff. Come on, and you actually created it. You do create. So like, that's amazing. And like, where do you see yourself?
Thank you. The future, you know, scratch his head. Like, right now, I'm just in the stage of like experiment.
Wow.
Right now, I'm just in a stage of like experimenting and like seeing what I could do because I'm really into like illustration, animation, and like theater production and theater design. And I still have 2 more years. I'm only halfway through my degree, so I'm kind of like trying not to stress myself too much about it, but for now I'm like developing a portfolio, and hopefully like when I graduate I'll either be like an illustrator, like a freelance illustrator, or I'll be working like as a businesswoman owning my shop and like growing it more, or like in animation or in theater production and design. So those are kind of the avenues I'm looking at.
All of the above.
I'll just be at home with 20 cats, you know. See what happens.
Yeah, like what?
I'll just marry someone rich, like live in the south of France.
Okay.
All of the above. Oh, even all of the above would be great.
Oh, yeah, all of the above.
All of the
Definitely
above.
That.
all of the above, man.
1,000%. That's the goal. That's the big career goal right there.
Okay. What do you think? What do you think the entertainment industry needs right now?
I think right now, a big thing is like support, in terms of like from each other, but also people outside of it, but also like governments and like businesses and companies, because I think people don't realize the importance that the entertainment industry has on like people's well-being and health, because in lockdown, like what got people through music, TV shows, like poetry, books, so many things that we like people take for granted. So I think if we got more support, especially financially, I think it would help a lot of young artists growing and being able to like financially sustain themselves and keep on making the stuff that they love making and that people love to consume at the same time.
Yeah, and that's actually such a real point. Like, fact is that what helped us to go through this whole lockdown situation this season was everything that was artistic. You know, whether you were on Netflix, whether you were on I don't know what else, but it took some artists to actually entertain you in this time when it was lockdown, when it was, you know, hectic. Like everybody was watching movies, people were watching, even like I know overseas, like they even tried to they brought a Phantom of the Opera just for free. Like that thing like cost a whole lot, but they even put it online because it was like, what are people gonna do? And it also brings a sense of hope, and also just entertainment as well, forgetting what you did. Yeah, that's such a. I agree with that point. Honestly, I really do. Thank you for that. And how do you challenge yourself in your craft? But it seems like you have 2 crafts. So how do you challenge both of them?
Well, Varsity challenged me enough in my drama side, so I'm really like okay. But otherwise, I do try and like write and like think of ideas outside of like my coursework, so that I'm still like inspired and motivated in that way. Sometimes when you're doing things solely based off school, it's like not fun anymore. And then in terms of art, I try and like draw often, and like even if I don't like something, just trying to finish it, because I have an issue of not finishing things. So just trying to draw every day, or like as much as possible, and making things and experimenting using different mediums, and yeah, just like getting those things and practicing.
Shout out. Okay, that's dope. And like, who would you like? Who in the industry? I don't know which one would you choose, but who have you been dying to just collaborate with? That and that.
Yeah, I think I'm like, I don't know, like everyone. Like there's only one, like in terms of illustration or like animation, like my biggest like inspiration is like Studio Ghibli animation movies. If you have not watched one, this is your sign, because those movies changed my life in terms of like animation and all this.
I'm gonna check that out. What
it's Studio Ghibli, like GHIBLI. Any of those movies, specifically Spirited Away.
Okay. We are
like so the director of those movies, Miyazaki, I think he's still alive, but I don't think he makes music. So if I could like make a tree in his next animation, I would be satisfied. Like I would be okay. Like just a blade of grass.
Wow.
I'll be fine.
Wow.
But otherwise, like I'm just, there isn't anyone like specifically that I'm like this person. Like I love to work with people and like be inspired, and like I think collaboration is super important and helpful.
Yeah. Shout out, man. I'm gonna check that out. Studio Ghibli. Ghibli. I don't know. I don't think I pronounced it right, but it's fine. I did write it down.
You know, we move.
Oh. I'm definitely gonna check it out. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Obviously at the end of this, guys, we're going to be seeing some of the artists' work and more about them. Also, like, how did you find the process of working with Art and Blast and like working with the artists?
It was super fun. Like it was really good times. I think we didn't get to like contact like the other artists while we were doing it, which was like nice in a way, because it kind of like left you to be like, yeah, you're improvising, and like, yeah, you got this, like, let's go, you know what I mean? Like, don't like second guess it. But it was really nice to see like what the other artists made, and I think Art and Blast was very like deliberate in terms of the information they gave us, and like being clear and helpful in terms of like reminding us when things were happening and what's going on, and I really appreciated that because I have a memory of like a peanut. So those are very, very helpful, and I appreciate about it. Yeah.
No stress, man. Yeah, it's good to hear that you enjoyed it and that the process was fun for you. And more than anything, clear. Yeah, man, you gotta be clear out here in the streets.
I'm a child of God. Yes. I'm an artist. I'm a performer. I'm a creative. Yeah.
Alright.
I'll summarize.
So like, how did you get to this point? Like, what made you want to be a musician, performer, music, and all of the things that you do?
So in terms of music, I've always sang like at home. My mom sang, so it was a thing of, oh, okay, so my mom sings, so now I also have to sing, you know, the type of vibes. So it's like I just sang. I was like listening, like, okay, I also want to sound like that, and then I'm like, okay, let me try this thing. And then, you know, that's basically how I grew, and listening to music, of course, listening to radio, trying to imitate how these people do these runs, and I'd be there trying to, you know, perfect myself. And yeah, like in terms of performing, I'd find myself being in the front line in creativity, especially in school. And most of the time people or teachers would be like, yo girl, just come help us with this production, what not. And I'm like, oh, okay, let me come, I'm here, let's do this. And then I think as just time went by, I just grew and just began to love being on stage, you know, like, no, this thing is fun, man. This is so much fun. I was like, yeah, I think it's what I want to do. Sorry, I think it's what I want to do, like, for forever and ever. And also with the help of my family, they were the ones who actually pushed me to say, you know what, just do what you want to do, our daughter, go for it. So yeah, I got the head girls like, oh, okay, thanks guys, I'm gonna do it. Okay. Thanks. Yeah. So I think, yeah.
Yeah. No, man, that's so dope. Like, it's also nice to hear that your family was very supportive of it. Like, they were like, flourish, we can do it, you can do it, girl, do the thing. It's like, where do you aspire to be like in the future? What's your dream?
My dream. I want to do a lot of things. I actually want to be a music producer. Like, I need to produce my own stuff, you know, just going out there. Because I mean, I can compose music, and, you know, I obviously need people like, dude, now I have to also go out there and go to someone like, dude, I need to record this, can you help me out, you know, that kind of stuff. It's like, it's so boring, man. Can I just learn how to mix all these things, just master, you know, just put this thing together on my own, be like, okay guys, here's my music, you know. I really wanna do that. And obviously want to direct music in like theater productions and in movies, for movies, write music for that. Yeah, man, I want to do a lot of things. I want to do a lot of things, man. I want to perform. I want to be out there. Like, I need people to see me. Like, people need to see this face. Like, you know. yeah. That's what I want to do.
Other musical directing, just under your point on your music and to be a musical director, like, I just have to say, like, I gave her a challenge sometime last year. So I gave her, and I don't know if that it was because of that sort of sparked your wanting to be a music director, but like how it was. Yeah. So I gave her this task of literally translating this whole kind of song into like the musicians that we had at the time. So we literally just had like just singers and a violinist and I think a drummer. And I say, Mmangaliso, here's the song. It needs to come alive in theater. And she literally...
No, guys, it was the hardest song ever. Like, when Noko gave me a song, I was like, is she okay? Like, is she fine? Because this song is... What? I was like, hey, we shall see. And I was ready to tell her, Guti, Nonko, so I'm so sorry, but it's not working. So can you please change it? Because it's not working. But I was like, yeah, Zine, let's try. Let me do it for her, you know? But luckily it worked.
Yeah, and you tried, and it did the things. Honestly, it did the things. You guys came through, honestly. And I was literally like, I was not even like ready to hear no. I was literally like, all right, let me go and rehearse with the other people quickly. I was like, it's gonna happen somehow. I don't know how. I was actually shocked. Like, some of the things I make people do, I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, it's good. I'm literally like, oh, okay, cool. Nah, but I was really impressed by the fact that you took on that challenge, and I was like, yeah, you should really consider being some form of music director, because you have the ear for it, and you have the patience for it as well, and just how you are sort of watching you from distance, how you were sort of helping musicians. As much as you were meant to be a performer, I put you into that position and you just took it on. So kudos to you and well done for taking on that challenge. And look, now you've got another kind of skill and another kind of career to go into. So as much as it was challenging.
Hey, don't go.
And so, like, who would you really love to collaborate with in the future?
In the future, Yeah, this question is very tricky because like I like to like collaborate with people, and especially with this platform, actually made me realize that it actually really doesn't really matter that much who you collaborate with, because at the end of the day it's the product that matters, you know. But obviously with the current, I don't know, famous artists that are like on the front line at the moment, the likes of Prince KB. I really, really love his music. Like, I'd really, really want to collaborate with him. Sun L musician. And those are like the people who really, really like look for new artists, you know. So it's like, oh, okay, I have potential, you know. So I just have to put myself out there. So yeah, look at this. I'm thinking of your producer tag already. Wow. Wow.
Daniel, I'm like,
yeah.
Go ahead, like go through that. Yeah, no, I see it. All of those artists, like, yes, man. Yeah, thank you so much. Like, how did the creative process go for you? Because I know you started the train. Like, how did that happen?
Listen, like it's always like Nonko really. She likes torturing me. I just think that I don't know. Like she just wanna. I don't know, man. Nonko is something else. But like when I saw that I was the first one starting the train. I was like, what? My heart just sank. I was like, okay, now I have to start this thing, and I have to make sure that everyone is able to understand what's going on, and you know, follow through and whatnot. So I was like thinking, Ayutilo, and I was like, what am I gonna do? Like, oh, what's gonna happen? And every time when there's a theme given to us, I literally go to the internet like, okay, go search. What are you gonna find? YouTube. What are you gonna find? And trust me, I never find anything. I'm like, what is this? And I end up creating my own thing really at the end of the day. So which is a good thing. And thinking of, I'm like, okay, let me just play around with the word and what are my feelings about it. It's like, okay, there's this ringing melody in my head. Like, okay, let me use it. And the first thing that comes to my mind, like, okay, let me work on it. Let me not change it, because when I start to change, it just goes the other way, you know. So I'm like, okay, this is the first thing that comes to my mind. Let me work on it. And then, yeah, that was it. But like the pressure, oh my word, all the time. Nonku is good. So yeah, that's but yeah, it was so great to see the whole process, like how everyone was able to just grasp whatever I was trying to get out there. Like, oh, okay, cool. It was really good to see the whole production.
Yeah.
Shout out to you guys.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing all of that with us, Sham, and your beautiful smile and your beautiful voice. Thank you. Kutloano! Hey girl.
Hi guys.
How are you, Kutloano?
I'm good, and you?
Good. How are you? Who are you? What is you? What do you do, girl?
I'm fine. My name is No, stop making me laugh. Okay, my name is Kutloano Headbush. Yes, Headbush. I studied performance and theatre performance and psychology at the University of Cape Town. And then, sorry, my network is very weird. How do I? Oh yeah. And then psychology and performance at UCT, and then I went to Wits to do my honors in choreography and performance last year. That's why I met you, Nunkus, Mmangalisos, everyone else. And then, yeah, that's where I am. I'm currently performing. I'm doing things. I'm currently preparing for my body, my space, doing art on blast, I'm trying to do my own stuff as well. And then I also run a business with my friend and my dad. So that's taking up a lot of my time. I think my dad thinks that I don't do anything else, which is just causing bullshit, man. It's like, yeah, but you do that on the side. He doesn't understand that the business is my side hustle. The art is my main thing. So it's just a process, man. But lockdown has helped him understand what exactly is going on. So that's what I'm doing. What's the other question?
No, that was literally it. Like you've answered the question. Thank you so much. Good to hear. Yes, girl. Business. Let's go, honey. Yes, honey. Yes. Love it. It's interesting how it's your side hustle better on your main.
Yeah. Please don't be confused, guys. Let's just please everyone stay focused.
That's the vision, girl. And so how did you get to this point? How did you get to wanting to do, drama, performance, dancing, movement, psychology?
I started, my introduction to performance was with acrobatics. So I was an acrobat, and I did well. After going national in matric, part-time student things, it was not working out. It was either acrobatics or school, so I had to choose. So I went to school, but then I got into physical theater because at my school they used to do physical theater every Thursday. And I was like, man, this is like dance but performance. And I also did drama at school, and I was like, oh, it's so cool. But I didn't go straight into drama. I went into business studies because my parents weren't supportive of me performing and things like that. But after a year of doing outside performances while I'm doing my business studies, just to show, put my case forward as to why I should be studying performance and not business, that's when they were okay with it. So after studying a year of business studies, I went straight into drama, full-blown thing, and it was great. I was still doing dance on the side. Even now, I still teach acrobatics and judge, but it's more of my side hustle. My main thing is performance. I think I got really into acting when I threw physical theater. Then now I'm into acting and things like that. And I'm want to go do my master's next year. I was accepted for this year, but Corona, so I deferred my acceptance to next year, where I'll be doing my MFA.
Yes.
Joe Biden must win. That's all I know. No, that was Joe.
Right.
Just stay home. I don't want drama when I get there. So that's me, and I just love performance. I really think I was built for the stage and for the screen. I want to get more into film, but I am theatre trained. So
Yes, honey. States theatre trained. Let's go. Yes, honey. We see you. Doing all the things. Yes, honey. We see you, man. You already answered the next question, which was where do you see yourself in the future? Which actually, where do you see yourself in the extreme future? Actually, the extreme, because you told us next year. So let's see. We'll go to
either full-blown career in acting, and I really love to produce. I've done directing, and seeing Nonku direct makes me think, oh, I can direct and stuff. I definitely want to theatre in South Africa, another one, maybe not Gauteng, but other outskirt areas where theatre and performance aren't really that known. My dad is originally from the Eastern Cape, and there is really lack of theatre spaces. So I really do want to create that. But either full-blown career, not that many kids type of thing, or just like housewife and theatre, and I don't do anything else but be a housewife and performance. Not only theatre, but theatre is really where my heart is. So those two.
Yeah, man. That's so good, man. I love the housewife and theatre. Listen. These goals. Yes.
Help me. With theatre, I have plans.
No, we see, we appreciate you, man. We celebrate you. Have we asked about the surname yet? It's Headbush. Her name is Headbush. What else? It's a nice name. It's very, very official. I feel like it could be a brand. I really do, man. But anyways, that's my second thought. Anyways.
In high school. Okay, this one time, why am I being so like open? This one time in acrobatics, I was starting to get into like the elite, where they have rules about how you appear, what you look like, and all that. And acrobatics in South Africa, there's not a lot of black people. So if you're black and doing well in acro, you're bound to go far because of quota things. So now I'm 12 years old, hitting puberty. Hair is growing. Things are happening in places. Yeah. Now I'm wearing this leotard, and now the boys in the acrobatics class are like, oh, Headbush.
Oh, hectic. That is not right. That's not right.
This is the brand I'm trying to portray. Yeah.
Listen. No, man, I think it's a brand, especially when you make it with H. What on your Instagram handle you say HDBH. I really think I can literally see it on some bag or something, like polo vibe kind of bag. I really do. I think it's dope. I really think it's dope. Yeah, and so like, how do you think you can challenge you in your craft?
I think going into dance film, because I feed off the audience a lot when I perform.
Yeah.
And now having the same energy and response and whatever. So maybe that, and using my voice more. I definitely try to stay away from using my voice, like singing or anything like that, when I'm dancing or anything or physical theater. It's just like, I don't think I'm good at it. So I definitely can challenge myself by incorporating that more.
Okay. Yeah, that's dope. I feel like you did. I'm just trying to think of your other play. Simon, I think you said it was Simon Says.
Yeah, he was talking there.
Yeah, exactly. You were talking, which was really nice. I enjoyed. Simon Says. Actually, please explain Simon Says. Actually, if you can.
So Simon Says was a physical theater piece where basically I was playing games with the audience, but it was performative games, making it a performance, and they were included in the performance. But it was set up as I'm a child, and I was wearing children's clothes, and there was a countdown happening at the back, and I was dancing, playing. A person would come up, back, and then at the end, it was basically an auction of human trafficking, and I was a child being trafficked, and basically the performance was me showing what I can do, and at the end one of the audience members won, and when the countdown ended, he won and got to take me away. But it's more impactful when you watch it.
Yeah.
Traumatized, Shane.
Yeah,
good.
Listen, I enjoyed it because at the beginning, like the whole sort of the beginning and even including the middle, it was like this very light-hearted, playful kid just having fun, playing around, and we're like, okay, there's a time clock happening here. The end was like, oh, hectic. The prize was her. I'm like, no, trafficking on another level. And he also, the audience member, felt slightly awkward, like he was like holding her, like I think he had like a leash sort of situation. He had a whole leash, and it was like no.
He went to the back behind, and he was like, are you okay? I don't know what to do. I'm like, I'm just performing. Yeah. costume, to your setting, to your movement. It was fun. And I'm glad it wasn't my first solo work that I've choreographed on my own body, because I don't know how that would have been. But now that I already know my choreographic language and things like that, it was much better for me.
Yeah, no, that's really dope. No, I think I was really considering, like, should we let dance start? I don't know. Anything can happen in the next episode, honestly. Anything can. Fine art, drawing can start. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Anyone can start. There's no limits to this. Really.
Suddenly I can sing. Suddenly.
Suddenly, Kel, you can sing.
Suddenly, what's drawing? What's that? What's a pencil? What's that?
What do you think, Kutloano, what do you think the entertainment industry needs right now?
In South Africa, I think definitely collaboration. And I think we can learn more from other countries that have their entertainment theatre space more developed. We can afford to collaborate with them more. I know when I was working in inclusive theatre at the end of last year, we were collaborating with people where inclusive theatres were much more developed in the UK, and we learned so many techniques and qualities and ways to collaborate with people that we don't have to work so hard to get that information. We can get it from people who have done it already and build it to be more like speak and relevant to South African context. There's been collaboration with internationals, and I'm speaking about African internationals.
Yeah.
West, like African internationals. And like just collaborating with other artists like we are, like not just dancers, singers. So what we're doing here, but if we can move it to like a physical space and not just be digital, there's nothing wrong with being digital. I think, you know, we can also, this can be a springboard of making that more of a thing. Because I think before COVID, I was never going to collaborate with a visual artist. When was I going to do that? Yeah. Now I've got the opportunity to do so. If we can move it more and push it further, I mean, we could great things.
Funny enough, it's actually, so Art and Plus originally is live, actually. So the format is literally, it's slightly challenging because I give you a location, and obviously, what did you say?
I said, you said slightly.
It's slightly challenging. So what happens is that I give you the location, and then all the artists meet there. You've never met each other, like literally, like sort of like here. You've never really met each other, and then you don't really get rehearsal time. So there's usually a live audience. There's already a live audience there, and then obviously you've got your medium with you, and then you have to start creating. So I give you the theme with the live audience there. I say, hey guys, so the theme is whatever it is, and you literally have to do it right there on the spot. And you have to be, it is dependent completely. You have to be dependent with each other. Like the poet, you can't do anything without being inspired by the dancer. You can't do anything as a dancer without being inspired by the fine artist. Like it's live. It happens right. Mmangaliso, you think starting the train is on. So yeah, I can't wait for COVID-19 or lockdown to end because this needs to happen. Honestly, and look at yeah. And like sometimes
I'm out already.
And there's literally a segment.
My heart dropped.
Literally a segment where even the audience start giving themes. So I start first giving you a theme. That's the first segment, and literally you just run with it. And you guys have to literally listen to the theme, but also watch each other. If the dancer's standing, you better say something about standing at some point. You know, if you know what I'm saying. And it's live; it's happening right there, and it also has to be so good. Yeah, and then the second segment is literally the audience gives the theme. So sometimes I literally can get cue cards. At the time we had cue cards written by the audience members, and literally there was a moment where it literally shifts. So I'll literally say, okay, Jamaican, and then they start playing, and then I can go to romance, and it doesn't stop. It's sort of this flowing thing of, okay, here's a theme, Jamaican, play, 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 play. Then another thing goes with romance, and then there's no break in between. You just go straight into it. You do a whole switch up. Yeah, Jamaican was a real theme. It really was it really was a real thing. Roxanne was actually part of it at Bits Art Museum. It was a really lovely event, honestly. Live audience at the Bits Art Museum was really lovely. And she was coupled with flashbacks. She was coupled with a dancer and a musician who was also a guitarist. And so that was really, I think she enjoyed that experience. I don't know if it was too challenging. But honestly, it is organic. More than anything, it's organic. It's an organic experience because they're not prepared. Sometimes with some of the episodes, you have never really met the other person, so all of a sudden you have to create something beautiful with the pressure of an audience. At the same time, now there must be chemistry between me and this other person in artistic chemistry with this other artist here. So we're hoping for this lockdown regulations to just lessen a little bit, but more than anything that COVID-19 ends, because I don't think people are okay with going around in different spaces, and it usually happens also in unconventional spaces as well. So there was a time when we did it in a dingy, dark. It wasn't dark, but it's like this, just very creative spaces. So the digital one, yes, it's challenging, but there's also a live one, and I think it's not challenging. It's slightly better. I don't know. I mean, you don't have time to rehearse. Honestly, you don't have time to prepare. So that's it. I made that right. Wow, Mmangaliso. Okay, let's ask Roxanne. How did you find that experience?
Listen, can we talk about first of all that I did this twice? So once where we lost the footage, so that was very sad.
Yeah.
That was. But yeah, so I'd never done improv poetry before. So I write, but improv, no. Slam poetry, no. So yeah, it was one of those nonku situations where he tells you, yeah, this is what we're gonna do. So Mmangaliso, I understand the pressure. But the one at Bits Art Museum just took it to another level, because like that thing of you're standing there. There's an audience. You're standing there, and Nonku says Jamaican. Guys, when you said Jamaican, I think all of us artists, we looked at each other. We were like, what did she expect us to do? Jamaican, bro. And it came out. So the surprising thing is, like, you'll be shocked at what is inside of you in that moment. Like, because so it was really next level. And we went from Jamaican, then it was romance or something. Then it was like some other
Marvin. Those are Marvin Gaye themes from an audience.
Pulling this out, like, guys, the pressure, because now you must start, like, Nonku says, this is the theme, you must start it. Like, there's no time, there's no discussion. But it was amazing.
Listen.
Yeah.
Done. It needs to be done. Exactly that one. Especially when there's a live audience, those parts will be made. Yes, they will come out somewhere. Like you literally somewhere. You'll find those parts. You mold it. You'll create it.
I don't remember the poetry. I don't remember the poetry I sing on that day. So like, but I remember for Jamaican. I spoke about a woman. I think it was like a woman who was cooking, and like the flavors she used also. And the flavors were there, and me, I'm blaming the flavors, and I'm like in my head, there's a woman cooking, and she's making spice. I don't know what was going on, guys, but yeah, it was amazing. I love the live. I think after that, I'm like, yeah, improv. Like, it's a thing. Like, I never thought, for me, no. But, yeah, it was amazing, though.
Yeah, no, pressure makes you do things. No, but it sounds fun. But the pressure, yeah, the pressure is really there. But I think more than anything, just the feedback is that from the artist specifically is that it definitely stretches you, and it stretches you to trust yourself and to trust what you actually have. I think that's why I enjoy improv a lot, is because it really forces you to trust your craft, to trust your whatever it is that you have inside of you, that it's enough, and that you can, you just go for it. Thank you so much, Roxanne. Thank you so much, Kutloano. So now we're just gonna go into the next half real quick. I don't know, Proactive Beats had to just buy a few minutes because of I think he's traveling. Ria, show us your work. We're actually going to the segment where we just get to see the artist's works. So if you can share screen or do the things.
I have my sketchbook here, so I can just show you.
Let's go, girl. Let's do it.
What's me? Okay, I'm just gonna. So this is the one from the video.
Ooh, yes, girl. I think maybe you can share your screen. I don't know if it's.
Hey!
No.
Wait, let me just flip my camera. Actually, do that. Oh gosh! Wow, shine colors. Thank you.